Hello, welcome. In this video, we will see at various islands of India, surrounding India, and where they are situated, and their geographic location, and all these things. Will The major island groups in India include Andaman and Nicobar Archipelago. It is a chain of islands of a similar origin and which is situated in Bay of Bengal, and Lakshadweep Islands in the Arabian Sea. Apart from this, Andaman Nicobar Islands were formed due to collision between the Indian plate and the Burma Minor Plate, that is the Myanmar plate. This Myanmar plate, again part of the Eurasian plate, and this formation of this Andaman Nicobar Islands, it is similar to the formation of the Himalayas, that is the collision of the Indian plate with the Eurasian plate. These are the things regarding the formation of these islands. And coming to the Andaman and Nicobar Islands, they are the southward extension of the Arakan Yoma range, that is the which is situated in the Myanmar. This Arakan Yoma is itself an extension of the Purvanchal hills, that is the eastern hills, that is the Himalayas. Lakshadweep Islands were the coral islands. These are a part of the reunion hotspot volcanic chain. That's why these are being formed as coral islands. And this is the location. Here is the Deccan Traps and Lakshadweep Islands. And here is the Maldives. And here is the Chagos Islands. And Sayade Malha, Najarhat, Barbados, Carjas, and Mauritius, and Reunion Island. These are the islands in the Indian Ocean on the west side of the India. First, here is the situated Lakshadweeps, and then below the Lakshadweep there is the Maldives. The Maldives and Lakshadweep are separated by the 8-degree channel, and apart from this, these are the islands related to the Africa, including the Mauritius, Reunion, and all these Chagos Islands, all these things. And coming to this, other than these two group of islands, apart from Andaman Nicobar and the Lakshadweeps, there are also Indo-Gangetic Delta islands. These are more a part of delta than said to be the islands. And some of islands include between the India and Sri Lanka. These include the remnants of the Ramasetu, or otherwise called as Adams Bridge, formed due to submergence of the sea level. These all about the overall islands. What are these islands include? In the Arabian Sea, Lakshadweeps, and in the Bay of Bengal, Andaman and Nicobar, and near the Indo-Gangetic Delta, some of the islands, and near the border between the India and Sri Lanka, they are the remnants of the Ramasetu. These were the 4 types of islands present here. And this is the Ramasetu or Adams Bridge. Here situated the Rameshwaram, and here situated the Talamanar, and this is the Pak Bay, and this is the Gulf of Mannar. This is the location of the Ramasetu. And coming to the Andaman and Nicobar Islands, this archipelago is composed of 265 big islands and small islands, 203 Andaman Islands and 62 Nicobar Islands constitute these 265 islands. These Andaman and Nicobars extend from 6 degrees 45 minutes north to 13 degrees 45 minutes north. This is the northward location. When coming to the eastward division of this, 92 degrees 10 minutes east and 94 degrees 15 minutes east, for a distance of 590 kilometers. That is, their extension between situated in an area of 590 kilometers. The Andaman Islands are divided into 3 main islands. They are North Islands, Middle Islands, and the South Islands. Duncan Passage separates the Little Andaman from the South Andaman. When we see Little Andaman and South Andaman, they are separated by the Duncan Passage. We will see about these all things by using the map again also. Just complete it first. The Great Andaman group of islands in the north Great Andaman Island groups are separated by 10-degree channel from the Nicobar group in the south. That means Andaman Islands and the Nicobar Islands are separated by using the 10-degree channel. This is the thing here. This is the important things, which passage separates which islands. And Port Blair, which is the capital of the Andaman Nicobar Islands, situated in the South Andaman, are also known as the Little Andaman. Among the Nicobar Islands, Great Nicobar is the largest island. The southernmost island, it is the Great Nicobar is the southernmost island. It is very close to the Sumatra island of the Indonesia. When we see on the Bay of Bengal side, the extinction of the Andaman Nicobar Islands are somewhat nearer to the Indonesian islands. And the Car Nicobar is the northernmost island. Most of these islands are made of tertiary sandstone, limestone, and shale, which are resting on the basic and ultra basic volcanoes. These are similar to the Himalayan composition. The Barren Islands, coming to the volcanic islands of the India, these are Barren Island and the Narcondam Islands. These two are the only volcanic islands present in India. The Barren Island is the only active volcano in the India, whereas Narcondam Island is an extinct or dormant island, and some of the islands are infringed with coral reefs. Many of them are covered with thick forests. Most of the islands are mountainous. When coming to the composition, when coming to the characteristics of these islands, most of the islands are mountainous, and some include coral reefs, and many are covered with the thick forest. Saddle Peak, which is situated in the North Andaman, is the highest peak, and these are about the Andaman and Nicobar. When we see the map of the Andaman and Nicobar Island, this is the North Andaman, this is the Middle Andaman, this is the Lower Andaman or South Andaman, this is the Little Andaman. Here is the Car Nicobar Island, which is the Great Nicobar Island. This is the Great Nicobar is the largest island of the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. It is somewhat nearer to the Sumatran Islands of the Indonesia. And coming to the passages, the first passage between the Lower Andaman and the Little Andaman, or otherwise called as South Andaman and the Little Andaman. Here is situated the Duncan Passage between the Lower Andaman and Little Andaman. And when coming to the 10-degree channel, it is situated between the Little Andaman and the Car Nicobar Island. Otherwise, it separates the Andaman Islands from the Nicobar Islands. This is the thing. And Port Blair is situated in the so-called Little Andaman or South Andaman. It is the capital of the Andaman. This is the composition of the geographic location of the Andaman Islands. Apart from this, anything is there? Nothing. Everything is covered about the. Remember this thing, Saddle Peak is the highest peak in the North Andaman, which is 737 meters height. And coming to the Lakshadweep Islands, in Arabian Sea, there are three types of islands when we see. The first one is the Amnadevi Islands, and second one is the Lakshadweep Islands, third one is the Minika Islands. These Lakshadweep Islands consist of 5 major islands, including the Kavaratti. When we see the map, let's look at it. This is the Lakshadweep Islands. Here situated the, this is the Amnadevi group of Amnadevi Islands. Here the group of Lakshadweep Islands, and below this it is the Minika Island. These are the three groups of islands in the Arabian Sea. Now at present, these all three islands are collectively known as Lakshadweep Islands. And Lakshadweep Islands, a group of 25 small islands. These are widely scattered about 2,200 to 500 kilometers southwest of the Kerala coast. When we see the map, these are not somewhat situated like Andaman and Nicobar, somewhat nearer. Instead, they are situated in a scattering manner, different locations, and it is somewhat also far from this Kerala coast, a group of three islands. And Amnadevi Islands, this is the northernmost, and Minika is the southernmost. All are the tiny islands of the coral arch. When we see, these islands are small islands of coral origin, that is the coral reef origin. Whereas Andaman and Nicobar Islands, they are somewhat remnants of the mountains which were submerged by the ocean. These are instead coral islands formed by the coral reefs. These small islands. Here the northernmost is the Amnadevi, southernmost is the Minika Island. Coming to the other things, Androt Island, it is the largest island which a area of 4.9 square kilometers. Minika is the second largest island with 4.5 square kilometers. And most of the islands have a low elevation. They do not rise more than 5 meters above the sea level, and thus they are vulnerable to the any change in the sea level. They get submerged. Their topography is so flat, and some relief features such as hills, streams, valleys are completely absent in the Lakshadweep Islands. Remember this thing. The topography is that much flat. And when coming to the geography of this Lakshadweep Islands, northmost is the Amnadevi Islands, middle is the Lakshadweep Islands, southernmost is the Minika Island. The group of Lakshadweep Islands and the Minika Islands are separated by 9-degree channel. 9-degree channel. And Minika Island and the Maldives are separated by 8-degree channel. This 8-degree channel is also known as Maliku Kandu or Mamule Kandu Divehi in the local language. This is somewhat about the geographic location of the Lakshadweep Islands or the Lakshadweep Islands. Apart from this, there is a 11-degree channel also. That 11-degree channel separates the Lakshadweep Islands with the Cannon Road. And coming to this 8-degree, 9-degree, 10-degree or 11-degree channels, these are the channels. They are named on the their latitude position from the equator. When we see the 8-degree channel, it is 8-degree nearer to the it is present on the 8-degree latitude near to the equator. This is the 9-degree near to the equator. Similarly, the 10th degree of the Andaman Nicobar Island. This is the things. And coming to the New Moor Island, it is a small uninhabited island. New Moor Islands, it is a small uninhabited offshore sandbar landform in the Bay of Bengal, off coast of the Ganga Brahmaputra Delta region. That is the Ganges Brahmaputra Delta region. This is an uninhabited small sandbar. This is the New Moor Island. It is emerged in the Bay of Bengal. Aftermath of the Bola cyclone in 1970 due to the submergence. It keeps on emerging and disappearing again due to the sea level upward changes. Although the island was uninhabited and there was no permanent settlements or stations located on it, both India and Bangladesh claimed the sovereignty over it because the speculation over existence of oil and natural gas in this region. Due to the speculation of presence of oil and natural gas in the region, India and Bangladesh claimed the sovereignty over this New Moor Island. The issue of sovereignty was also a part of larger dispute over the Redcliffe Award methodology of settling the maritime boundary between the India and Bangladesh. These are about the islands of India and Bangladesh. That's a time.